Hey guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do a Milky Way with some different colored mica powders. But before I get started, I have to tell you guys that today's video is sponsored by Arteza, and Arteza is a professional art supply company, and they literally have everything that you will ever need to make your most beautiful creation. They've got mica powders and markers and colored pencils and canvases, and I mean, I can't even think of everything that they have because there's so much. And for today's video, I am using Arteza's mica powders. They came in a set of 60, and these are so gorgeous, and they're bright and they're beautiful. There are 57 like bright colors and then 3 chameleon colors, so like color changing. And they're stunning, they're beautiful. And let me see if I can open this up without spilling everything so I can show you guys. Oh, they're beautiful. I love them so much. So super cute. They came with like this little, I call it a spoon. Came with a little spoon to help you, scoop out what you need and put it into your epoxy. Came with this little note, and it's letting you know that all of the different containers of mica powders, they're all equal to 5 grams by weight, so not by volume. So like over time, some of them might like settle a little more, or some might be heavier than others, but all of it's 5 grams by weight. And so like some of it might be full, some of it might be like, it's all 5 grams. Big thank you to Arteza for partnering with me on this video, and with all of that being said, let's get started. So I'm using a 20 ounce by Maker Flow Crafts. I'll have my link for them down in the description. Also, I need to let you guys know I will have affiliate links for Arteza also in my description, and definitely go check those out because I also have a discount code for you guys too. So I went ahead and I spray painted this tumbler white from Rust-Oleum, and then I coated it with Golf Sands glitter from the Glitter Grind, and I put a coat of epoxy over it. Somehow I got these little specks from a different type of glitter, so that's kind of like sealing a deal for me of what colors I'm going to go with for this Milky Way. I chose white because I do want some of the white glitter to show through, but I also just want a really light background so these colors can pop. So my favorite colors are teal and purple, and I think together they would look really pretty. I am going with 4 different mica powders here for this tumbler, and I did like a couple different shades of what I feel like is teal, and then a couple shades of purple. This one is turquoise, this is aqua blue, this one's amethyst purple, and then this last one is lavender. So I kind of have like the darker shades of teal and purple, and then the lighter shades of teal and purple. I feel like it's going to look really pretty. And then I'm also going to add different glitters. I'm going to use a chunky glitter for each color. So here I have Finding Paradise from Shine Apple Glitters and Under the Sea from Misty's Decal Shop. So I have 3 different glitter companies and a different mica powder company. So this is like a lot going on in this tumbler, but I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to be doing my Milky Way a little bit different than I feel other people probably do, because a lot of people will mix the colors into their mica powders and then drizzle them on while they're on the turner. I hate epoxy. I mean, I'm thankful that I found one that I like. I use KS resin, and I really like the epoxy to like finish everything off, but I just don't like messing with epoxy more than what I already have to. I always make a mess. So I don't know if anybody else has done this before. I can't say that I made it up myself. I did think about it, but I can't say that it was my original idea. So I did a YouTube live video the other day, and it was in my membership group. And what I did was I was making 10 Milky Way wine glasses, or wine tumblers, sorry, not glasses. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I got 10 of them to do, and like that's a lot. So and this is how, I mean, they all look like this. So this is what they all look like. And I ended up taking at the time it was acrylic paint, because I did not have my mica powders yet. And I mixed them in with Mod Podge, stirred it up, used my finger, did it that way. And they turned out really good. I've got 10 of them sitting over here ready for name decals. So that's what I'm going to do here too, and I'm going to do it with my mica powders here, because mica powders can be used to pigment like anything, like except for food, like don't eat it. But I have 4 little cups of my Mod Podge here, and the Mod Podge I use is the matte Mod Podge. I don't really think it matters. This is just the kind I always get, and I get it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. And I'm going to take the little spoon here that they provided me and just I'm going to go with a couple just to be safe. Couple scoops of each color into each little cup of Mod Podge here. Now these cups, I don't know if they look decent on camera. They're not anything special. They are the plastic cups that I get from the dollar store, and I just cut them down. So like these aren't like any kind of special cups or anything. I don't know if they look like they're special. I make up a lot of stuff while I'm in here. I really do. Last one here, and these are so pretty. I love these so much. I probably really don't need that, but I accidentally scooped it out, so I'm going to use it. So, stirring up a little bit is going to just change that color of Mod Podge completely. Now that I have these 4 super beautiful colors mixed up here, I am just going to go in with a gloved finger, although I think I could probably do it, you know, barehanded if I had to, but I'm just going to go in with a glove, and I'm going to dip my finger in the color and hold this and spin it as like it's on a, like as if it's on a turner, and kind of like stroke the color on there. So I think I'm going to start with the darkest colors first, and then go in and try to blend them with the lighter colors. So now that part is done, and it's really pretty, but you know what I thought of? You know what this looks like? You know, like back in the 90s, like those, not styrofoam, but like paper cups that you would use, like if you were like my age, and like you would have like a pizza party in kindergarten, and your teacher would bring in the cups, and they had these same colors. I did not think about that. These are just my favorite colors. I love teal and I love purple, and this is what it's making me think of, and I can't not see it. So it's still pretty though. I still like it, and I will give you guys like a really close-up video of like the sparkle that you can see in it, because you can still see all of that white sparkle coming through, and it's really pretty regardless of the fact that it looks like a paper cup from the 90s. Now it's time to add the glitter. I'm going to coat the entire thing in Mod Podge because, I mean, it dries clear, like it's not a big deal, and it'll help my glitter whenever I let it fall on there. It'll help it not look so planned, I guess, if that makes sense. Because if I just take my Mod Podge and I just draw like a line like that, I don't know, I just feel like it'll look too much of like a planned out straight line. So basically I'm just putting Mod Podge over top of Mod Podge. Not gonna hurt nothing. I might add some to the bottom too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I am going to apply the glitter, like I'm gonna like drizzle it. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna drop it with my fingers. So I'm gonna start with the purple. I'm gonna get a pinch of it, and I'm gonna go in the same pattern, like diagonally, that the colors are going. So I have that, and I really love to use holographic glitter with my Milky Way styles. I don't know, I just think it's beautiful, and I like to make sure it's chunky glitter too. I'm just going to pour some into the lid here and do the same thing with this teal. I'm going to bring it onto the bottom a little bit just so there is a little something there. Okay, so this is what it looks like thus far. I might play around with it and just put like a little bit more here. I mean, really, I don't feel like you can mess it up. Just do what you think is going to look good. So this is what the final result is before epoxy, and I really like it. I think it's cute. Of course, you don't have to use these colors. You can use any colors you want, but I definitely recommend checking out Arteza's website. Again, I will have my link for them down in the description. I also have a UK link. So anybody, if anybody's watching from the UK, I have a link specifically for you. And I am going to seal all of this with my Rust-Oleum sealant just because I don't want the glitter to move everywhere. And then after that, I will put some epoxy on it, probably at least 2 coats, and that'll be it for this tumbler. I'm not going to do any like designs or decals or anything because I mean, you know, there's already a lot here. But I really like it. I think it's super cute. So after I say my goodbyes here, make sure you hang around for just like a few more seconds because I am going to show you what this looks like with epoxy on it. But before I go and do all that, I have my cup of positivity for you guys today. And this one doesn't have an author, but it says, one positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And that one like really speaks to me because, you know, I try my best to do that, and I really hope you do too. Like, I'm getting like personal, I don't know why, but like when my son wakes up throughout the night, because he still wakes up a lot, so, you know, he wakes up throughout the night, and you know, it's kind of aggravating, and I'm tired, but I'm like, okay, at least he woke up, you know what I mean? And, you know, my dishes pile up like crazy because I have like the tiniest sink that I think anybody has ever made in their life. I just have a tiny little sink, and my dishes pile up really quick, and I'm like, oh my god, like I just did the dishes like this morning. But it's like, okay, they're dirty because we have food and we've been eating. So just try to wake up in the morning and think positive, and it can really change your entire day. That's all I have for you guys today. Stick around for a few seconds to check out what this looks like under epoxy. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you all have any questions on how I did what I'm going to call a finger painting Milky Way, because I feel like that's what I did. It was like finger painting. It was fun. So if you guys have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.
2003, Tina went to go see her father, and she asked her father if he could increase her life